Hello everybody, I'm Ramsis, back for another edition of Ramsis Retro Longplays. As we continue our look back at Final Fantasy Restored. That's right, the improved version of Final Fantasy 1 on the NES that fixes all the bugs and adds some quality of life improvements. That's the plus part, of course. So we are pretty much in the home stretch here. All we have to do is the Chaos Shrine and we are done. Now I'm hoping we'll get a level up somewhere because we need 2 charges on these spells. So what are we up to? Well, we're at 8,000 on the White Wizard and 9,000. So we need 8,000 and 9,000 more experience. So we will have 2 charges with the 2 most important spells in this game as we work through the last part. Alright, so that is our goal here. So it might be this episode, might be next episode, probably next episode because it's going to take a while. But we are going to try to get leveled up so that we have more charges on these spells. Alright, that's what we're going to do this time, and then work our way through the Chaos Shrine. See who's the big bad here, and finally end this game once and for all. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Alright, with that all out of the way, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell. If you like what you see, have something to say here on Ramsis Retro Longplays. Many of you have, it's much appreciated. Check us out on our main channel, Ramsis Retro Reviews. Our retro is alive and well and not going anywhere anytime soon. 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. If it's retro you like, retro we got, check us out. And with that out of the way, let's get back to the game. We're going to head to the Chaos Shrine and try to level up some more here. Here we go. Get on our airship. And then we'll move on over to the Chaos Shrine. It's right here. Alright, look out, look out. Bats in the way, bats in the way. Alright, here we go. Alright, so what we have to do is head down here first. Which is heading up. Then we gotta head up. Oh, we have our first fight. Zombie dragons. That's right, it is zombie dragons, everybody. So we're gonna use the light axe and the lead axe. Alright, they all attack the main fighter here. Okay. Alright, so now we are going to heal and use the mage staff. There we go. Alright. Fight, fight, heal, heal. That's the pattern here. Let's do it. Nope, won't matter. We already killed the zombie dragon. There it goes. Okay, we got 17 for that. Very good. Alright, so we're going to use some white magic here. There we go. Alright, let's head on up. Alright, now what do we gotta do? We gotta head all the way to the east here. A lot of Black Knights. Alright. So let's attack. You know what? Let's try to use that razor again. Do we have it here? Where is it? Use that. Where is it? Yes, let's try using the razor. I know we're working. Let's try using Confused. We'll have a little fun here. We have 9 attacks we have to withstand here, yes. Alright, let's see if this gets anybody. Got one. Wow, we actually got 1 out of all of that. That's amazing. Let's see if we get any here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. But he's dead, so it won't matter. But we're still gonna go for it because we can get Medic to heal him and we can also do damage here. So we're gonna do... Yes. Alright, not terrible. Alright, let's try again. Does he have anything? He has one charger holy, which I don't want to use because we're going to use the Arise. Yeah, that's it. Alright, let's use Thor's again. Very good. Yeah, let's do it again. Why not? Alright. And now you can use a heal staff. No, won't matter. Alright, let's see how much experience we got for all this. Don't forget we have one person dead, so we're gonna get a little more. Yep, that was worth it. Even though the Black Wizard died, it was still worth it. We got 3,800 experience from all that. That's worth it. Alright, so let's use the Arise here. There we go. Let's use potions on everyone else. Alright. And now let's see what our status is. You need 3,000 now. You need 74. And you got, yes. So that was definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Green dragons. Alright, let's do it. We'll use Thor. And we gotta use that magic. We have one flare. Let's use it. Uh-oh. Alright, here goes Flare. Let's see what it does. 218. 145. It always goes after the one that's already weakened. Don't you love that? The rest it gets like, oh, it did nothing. You know, don't you love that? Alright, let's heal. Alright, that did it. Alright, so Ramses got to level up. He's almost at 600. That's very good. He got Strength, Agility, Vitality. Vesper got to 607, so he's over 600. Strength, Agility, Vitality, Luck. And Medic got 375. Strength, Agility, Intelligence, and Luck. But we're not done yet. We have to get Medic up, Pyro up to the next level. He needs 3,000. Alright, so let's keep going. Alright, Green Dragons again, absolutely. Let's do it. I would love to use Holy again, but unfortunately we cannot. Alright. So we're not. We're just gonna use... Razor won't work on these. Let's use white. Yeah, let's try that. And you can use the black. That was actually not bad for a regular ice too. That's not bad. And of course he goes last. You gotta love that. That does nothing against poison gas. Alright, so here we go again. Use heal. And you can use that again. That did very well, actually. Uh-oh. Are we gonna lose Pyro again? Probably. Alright, it's gonna be close. Can Pyro survive? Yes, he did. Alright. Very good. And power guide. Now we're getting out of here. We're gonna do it again. Intelligence, luck. Alright. Alright. That worked out very well, actually. That was our mission to get another level up. Now we refill our potions, we heal up, and then we're going for it. Yeah, that's it. Just like that. Alright, so we didn't use that many. That's it. Okay. Alright, so let's look at our stats here. So we have 2 charges of level 8 now. That's perfect. Now what else are we going to do? We're going to buy cure spells for our knights. That way we have a little extra. That's about all we need. Hold on, what level can they go up to? 3. We can get a Cura. And we probably should, right? Yeah, they have 4 charger Cura. Yeah, we should probably get that. Alright, let's go. The level 3 should be down here, if I remember, right? Yeah. Alright, we went the wrong way. There we go. There we go. Yes, we will get Cura and Cura. Alright, that's better. So now we at least have a way to, if we run out of potions, we at least now have 4 charges of Cura on both of them. Alright. Alright, let's use just a tent because we didn't do anything else. Alright, let's head on in. Now we're going for it. That's it. No more playing around here. We are going for it. Alright, Chimera. We fought those before. We'll go with the weird ones here. Yeah, let's see what happens. Alright, we got 1 and 2. Good. Got 1. Alright, so far, not too bad. Thank you, Chimera. He just helped us out. That's great. And that's really all we have to do. It's confused. We're just going to beat it up. And there we go. Alright, let's go in now. Go on up. Alright, now we gotta go all the way across. Alright, the Black Knights we have to fight as much as I really don't want to. Let's try Razor and Control. Got 1 and 2. Alright, we got 2. One, 2, 3. Very good. Yeah, that worked out nicely. And, oh, we didn't kill the one that's confused. Alright, we're gonna both attack that. And let's see, what do I want you to do? I want you to heal. Both of you can heal, yes. Let's get our points back up. Alright. Alright, let's go for it. Very good. Alright, that worked out. Alright, we're gonna have to fight these again as much as I really don't want to. I think you can't run. We'll try running with these two, but I think you can't run from these. There's some monsters you can't run from. They don't really give you a clue. I wish that was another quality of life improvement we could have done to show you what monsters you can't. There are some versions that do show you can't run. But look at this. All of them hit the poison gas. Every single one here. Every single one hit the poison gas. Can't run, can't run. Yeah, I don't think we can run for this. Alright. Alright, you're both healing. That goes without saying. Yep, poison gas. Alright, let's heal. Like I said in a previous episode, every little drop helps to save on supplies. It really does. It's not a lot of healing, but any little bit you can get here, it adds up. You know, as long as he doesn't do another poison attack, which he probably is about to. Yep. Oh no, he just did a rare attack. That works. Alright. So we're good. Very good. Okay. Alright, so now, what do we have to do? We have to fully heal, because we are about to fight a mini-boss here, yes. So let's heal out. Alright, let's do it. Here it is. So they call it Death Beholder, but this was just like the, what was it called? The Evil Eye, or the Death Eye, I forgot what they called it. It was just another eye, or the reskin of the sky eye, pretty much, and it was just the same thing, just a little harder. He can do death and all that other stuff, so yeah. So we're just all gonna attack, that's it. Alright, Vesper got hit hard, but he survived, so that's fine. Alright, attack again. There we go. Not too bad. And you get no experience for it, that's it. Alright. Oh yeah, I think it's called the Phantom. Now that, yeah, I sort of remember now. Phantom, wasn't it? I think so. But it was called Death Eye in the newer version. Alright, anyway, so you're probably wondering, what do we do here? Hold on, let me show you. So we have this thing. Oh no, how do I get here? What does it say? There was a stone plate on the floor. You sense something evil. So you're like, oh no, what do I do? Well, first we heal is what we do. That's right. We heal Vesper, of course. There we go. And then you look through all your items and you're like, oh, gee, I don't know. And then you remember you got this item all the way back at the beginning of the game. Remember the princess gave us a loot and we have no idea what this is for. Was it just to carry around? No. We use it now. There you go. Tomb Plays revealing the stairway. Head on down. Our mission starts. Here we go. Alright, we have Chimera and Gorgamera. So like I said, I made fun of this in the original. They could not find a name for the green version of the Chimera. They always had a weird name, and they still don't know what it is, because there is no other Chimera. Chimera's a Chimera, and they still don't know what to call this thing. So it's just a Chimera, it's now a Gorgamera. So we're going to use Razor and Confuse. Let's see if either of these work before it gets an attack in. And the answer is it did not. It got its attack in. All right. But anyway, here we go. Let's see if this works on anyone. No. Yes. No. No. Okay, got one though. Let's see if this works. Yes. No. Yes. Alright. Hey. Not too upset with that. And you know what that means? Healing time. Alright, let's just finish it off. There it goes. Alright, now we gotta heal again. There we go. Okay. So if I remember, you have to go all the way left, right? And then all the way up. Alright, more zombie dragons. Here we go. You use light, you use mage. Alright, we got lucky, attack the knight twice. And there it goes. Alright, keep going up. Yep, there's the way down. Let's take it. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, white dragons now. Alright, we'll use this, and we'll use this. Hope we get at least one of these. Nope. Alright, we got that at least. Let's see how this does. 74 and 78. There you go. Alright, so we got two. So if they do frost, there it is. It hurts a lot, the ice, so be ready. And now we gotta heal again. Alright, not bad. There it goes. Purple worms, let's go for it. Take a chance to heal up. Alright, we got one of them. And we got two of them, good. Alright, now we're in new territory here, folks. This is the Earth level, so the preceding 4 levels now will be each of the elements. It'll go in the same order that we beat the stones. It'll go Earth, Fire, Water, Air. So this is the Earth level, meaning, well, I'm not going to give it away. Someone familiar should be on this level, alright? So let's heal up, make sure we're good. I think everyone else is good. Let's make sure. Alright, 561, 592. Yes, everyone is fine. Alright, we are good. Let's go. Here we go. This level's pretty straightforward. It gets a little harder as we go. So we're gonna run. Even though 3 of our 4 are protected from stone, it's a free runaway. We do not need the experience right now. Let's go. Let's go, go, go. Alright, unfortunately we're gonna have to run again. But just in case, we're gonna use some magic. Alright. As long as they don't do it to Ramsis, we'll be alright. Alright, they attacked Ramsis, that's fine. Alright, he ran away. Excellent. That worked out. Keep going. Alright, so here's our first boss. We're gonna heal up. Yep, you heal. Everyone else is good. Alright, here we go. Let's go for it. It is, that's right, Lich. But a stronger version, because you have to remember, we are 2,000 years in the past here. So this Lich is going to be stronger than the one we fought 2,000 years later. Because that's an older, weaker Lich. That's the idea. I mean, the real reason why it's stronger is because we're leveled up and we're stronger, so they made it stronger. But really, imagine we're getting a younger, more powerful version of Lich. So yeah, this is going to be it. Now we're going to try to save magic. So I'm going to try to get away with just using items, alright? We'll see how well that goes. Alright, so that's gonna move our evasion up, so if it doesn't do magic, we should be alright. Alright, it did magic. It really did, yes. Let's see how our attacks do, though. Okay, not bad. Now, there's no point in doing heal. It's not gonna heal enough, so we might as well just do attacks here. So we're gonna do light, and we're gonna do another mage. Alright, so he stopped. They're all protected. So it's up to Vesper really now. Very good, he did it. I'm happy. That worked fine. Alright, let's go to the next level and then we'll heal up. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, we're gonna use potions, let's do it. What we brought them for. You have to be a little careful on the potions. We don't want to go through all of them just on the first level here, you know? But we have to get everyone respectable again. And Vesper used magic. Yep, we're going to use Cura. There we go. Use another Cura. And another. Okay. And then use Cure and Cure. Okay. A little better. Let's go for it. So now we're on the fire level, by the way. Yeah, so all these are fire creatures now. And now for the rest, we're going to use heal. Very good. Alright, luckily they've only attacked Ramsis and Vesper, so we got lucky on that. And what are you guys gonna do? You're gonna do Thor and you're gonna do Ice, absolutely. Oh wow, critical hit, that worked out. Alright, let's see what we got. Not bad. Let's keep going. If I remember, you have to go through doors now. Yes. Like I said, it's going to get a little trickier as we get down. Alright, so here's some more fire related. We have the Agama. I mean, fire lizard. Let's not call it an Agama, right? We have the Agama and fire giant. Yes. So let's use heal and you use ice. There goes that. And there goes that. Okay. Alright, so now we gotta exit this door. And, oh, we have another fight. Who is it? More lava worms. Yep, we'll go for it. Let's use magic both times. Let's try Razor. And we'll try Wizard. Let's see what happens. I don't think it'll work on worms, but why not? Oh wow, critical. We'll take it. Alright, didn't work. I didn't think it would, but I had to try. Let's see if this works. Nope. No. Alright. It doesn't matter because... Oh, wait, we should use Ramses on this one. It doesn't matter because, like I said, there's nothing else these guys can really do right now. We're all healed up. Alright, we got another level up out of it. That's great. Strength, intelligence, vitality, luck. Great. Strength, vitality, luck. Good. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to fight the next redo of boss, which of course will be... That's right. What's her name? Marlith. That's right. Yeah, that's Marlith. I hate to waste potion, but we need to. Okay. I think we're good now. Yep, we're good. Let's head on to Marlith. Alright, so this time we're going to use the Giant's Glove. You don't have anything to use, so you attack. You do want to use the white. We'll go with the black. Alright, fire. Alright, we're pretty protected against it, so that worked. Alright, he's up. Alright, they're protected now. Good. Alright, you can go... I want you to regular heal, believe it or not, yeah. And I want you to use, another black. Alright, okay. It's a good thing we healed a little bit. Alright. Both of you heal. Alright, that's gonna hurt. Alright, we got it. Alright, we're going up. We're gonna heal. I don't want to use up all the potions. So we are gonna use Cure Magic. Yes. Because we're not gonna use this otherwise. Might as well use it here. There we go. Anyone else need a little pick-me-up? Yes, you do. Use another one. Very good. And then use... Okay. And we'll... Yes. And we're gonna leave it there. Yes, that was part 1 of the Chaos Shrine, and next time it's going to be part 2, and we're going to finish the game. I think that's it, yeah. We are ready, we're in the home stretch here, there's really nothing else we have to do. We have 3 more levels, 1 more item to get, and we are going to get that item, so that's why it's going to take a little time. So 3 levels, 1 item, and I guess that means 3 more big bads to fight, 2 fiends, and the big bad of the whole game, and that's it, and then we are done. And that's going to be next time, no matter what. We are finishing this game next time, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. We either do it or we don't, and we're going to do it. So I'm not even going to say if we don't. We are doing it. So next time will be the last episode of Final Fantasy Restored here on Ramsis Retro Longplays. I hope you guys have been enjoying this. What a great improvement to the game. Again, if you haven't tried it, please be sure to do so after my next episode. When you see me beat it, then I want you guys to try it and see how you guys do with your own creations here in the improved and fixed version of Final Fantasy 1 on the Nintendo. It's called Final Fantasy Restored. And it's plus because you can add some other little additions to it. All the directions are out there. Check it out. Next time, it's going to be Kraken. That's right. And then it's going to be Tiamat. That's right. And then Chaos. That's right. We got 3 bads left. We are beating all 3 next time. And we are going to beat this game. And then have a fun little wrap-up and call it a day. Alright. See you all next time for the conclusion of Final Fantasy Restored here on Ramsis Retro Longplays. Goodbye, everybody.